Hello, my name is Kim. Welcome to my video. Today will be a home vlog. I'm not feeling very well and I have things that I need to do at home. So let's get on with it. I just finished making my water for the day, my gallon, and I'm trying to decide what to cook, and that's the problem. I can't decide. I bought these bags because I need to bag up the chicken I have. I have a full tray of thighs and 3 trays of wings that I need to bag up. I have to do that today, get them in the freezer. I'm thinking of making some of the thighs into a soupy rice dish that I love. My son doesn't like it very much, so I might fry up some wings for him. I don't know that I want to do all of that in one day. But, no, I made a pasta with ground beef yesterday, so I don't want to have too much cooked food that'll take too long to eat. So I'm being very indecisive. I'll figure out what I'm going to do. So I was confused. I didn't remember, I do now, putting away the pack of thighs because I had just 2 bags to put the chicken in the freezer. So I guess I will take one of these packs of wings and do half of it the way I want, and the other half I'll fry for my son for when he gets home tonight, and then the other 2 I will pack away in the freezer with these mediocre bags. But they'll do the job. I just will be buying better quality bags in the next couple of days, and then these will just stay in the drawer for emergency purposes. So I'm going to get started on my meal because he's not home for another 8 to 10 hours. So I'll show you where I'm at a little later. Over there, I'm trying to get through season 2 of Outlander. I'm on episode 12. I love the well, I read the first book. I loved it. I watched the first season. As hard as it was, I got through it, and then I think I watched the first episode of season 2 and never got back to it. That was a long time ago, so I just picked it up again. But I can't have it running while I talk to you on the camera. So in here I have the chicken wings that I decided to cook. It's not my normal spoon. I opened up one of those packets. There are exactly 10 wings in here, 5 for each of us normally, but he'll probably be eating this whole thing. These are now seasoned for when I cook them later. Yeah, I wasted a bag, but it's just easier for me to massage them and all that. So in here, I guess you could say I'm poaching these wings because I did not brown them. I put them in, seasoned them, then added water. I added, let's see. So they have adobo. They have a Goya packet, just one. They have black pepper, a bay leaf, some basil, and a tiny bit of oregano. Then I added a good amount of already chopped garlic. 2 pieces of frozen bell pepper that I can pick out before I do the rice. I normally would put olives in here, but not today, because then I'll have to pick it out, and I don't want to do that. Let's see. So I used this Member's Mark minced garlic, and I used probably 3 tablespoons, and then my last bit of frozen sofrito. This is something I normally would put in a yellow rice, but not not like this, because I want everything to, I don't know, melt down is the word, but dissolve. So as these cook, I need these chicken wings to cook fully. Whereas when you make yellow rice and chicken, you would brown them and then make the rice mixture, and when you cover it, the chicken doesn't necessarily have to be fully cooked because it will cook in the processing of the rice. But in this case, no, I don't want that. And then these wing tips, I will be able to take them off before I do my rice. Again, this is a soupy rice. It's not the traditional yellow rice and chicken. I want it kind of soupy. After I spoke to you the first time today, I felt sick again and had to put this off for an hour or so. I'm feeling better. I want to get this done. I want something good in my stomach instead of any kind of junk food. So this is what I'm doing. I'm going to, let's see, this is very basic because I can always change my mind and do something else. So it does have the packet of sazon. It has some adobo, black pepper, and vinegar. There's not even garlic in here yet. So this is good. There's a little bit of vinegar, a couple tablespoons. It's tenderizer. And I'm going to close this up. I'm going to massage it and then put it in the fridge until I'm ready to cook it later. So the broth that was there has gone down. I've added more water. Then I added my rice. The rice is in there cooking right now. It's at a fast boil right now, but I'm not going to leave it like that. I'm just ready to lower it. I haven't added any more seasonings because when the rice soaks up this water and soaks in the salt, which it would normally do if it was plain rice, it changes everything. So if I add too much seasoning now, I won't be able to take it away later. So I'd rather it be bland and add the seasoning then. I hope that makes sense. There's also no tomato in here. That's why it looks so golden. It's not red. The only tomato that's in there is from the sofrito from the can. So I actually feel like lowering this already, because the rice has been in there a good 7 minutes, and I just stirred it. Nothing is stuck to the bottom. We don't want anything stuck to the bottom. Yep, there's definitely nothing sticking, but you can see that the broth is kind of cloudy. I did not rinse my rice. This is the only time I don't. I always rinse my rice unless it comes in a packet with seasoning. But I didn't today because I want the starch in that rice to help thicken up this broth. So it's lowered. I'm going to go a little bit more. I went from high down to 3. And I'm going to listen, and I'm going to come and check very often. I also wanted to mention that this does not get covered. This rice does not cook in steam, but in the broth. Just like a rice that you would buy out of the can, or I'm sorry, a soup that you would buy that has rice in it, that's how it's going to cook. And that's why you want a slower boil. You don't want anything to stick at the bottom. It smells amazing. Sadly, it's 90 degrees outside, and it's not that much cooler in this house with this pot going. But this is the thing that made me feel like I was going to feel better. So I would save something like this for autumn, winter. But already it's soaking up that broth. And again, like I said, later on, when this is mostly soaked up by the rice, I will then taste it for flavor and for salt. And if I need to add a little more water and broth to it, I will. Well, all right, this is just what I wanted. I just tasted it. I don't have to add anything. It's not over salted. Oh goodness. See those grains? They're open. I'm going to turn this off. Just the heat from the pot is going to continue to open those grains of rice. They're going to open like butterfly and continue absorbing this liquid. It's way too hot for me to eat now anyway. And I can turn this off and just let it go. I'm not going to move it from this yet. I'm going to let it continue to absorb. And I wanted to remind you, I put no oil in here. There was no oil put in here. All the fat that's in here is chicken fat. So, and if you can see, there's very little. There's almost no fat in there. All the fat is still in the skin. And if you don't like it, it's very easy to pull off. So that's what my husband and my son, or my ex-husband and my son, both do. They don't like the skin. They just pull it right off. And when it's poached like this, it's the best way for them to do it. So I'm done here. I'll see you guys later. So remember, it is supposed to be soupy rice. Let me try it one more time now that more of the broth has dried, evaporated. Exactly what I wanted. Just what my stomach needs. And my son probably won't eat this, so I'll be eating this for the next couple of days. I think I'm going to take this little wing here because I do need some protein in my stomach. I haven't been able to eat anything today the way I've been feeling, but that's perfect.